Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Earlier, we were talking a little bit more about the college football Super League proposal, and now we're going to dive into our Florida Man Friday segment of the week. Tate has disappeared. I don't know where he went. So I'm going to kick off our Florida Man Friday segment. Oh, here he is. Here he is. He's coming. He's coming back. Here he is.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Sorry about that, but I had to take a little quick break.
Little potty break.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty, well, I was just saying we're going to dive into our Florida Man Friday segment now. This one, they're all funny. I always say that this one's funny. They're all funny, but this one I find very
starts
funny.
having fun before the series ever starts.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
so a Florida man was arrested after allegedly pelting his roommate with pizza dough. A Florida man was arrested earlier this month after he allegedly pelted his roommate with pizza dough because he was making coughing sounds he didn't like. Joseph Tresselt, 32, was charged with criminal mischief and simple battery after the incident that unfolded at a St. Petersburg apartment on April 11th, according to an arrest from the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. At around 7:20 p.m., Joseph was making pizza. The arrest said that Joseph said he heard voices telling him how to make the pizza. Joseph's roommate started to make coughing sounds, which irritated him. That's when Joseph allegedly grabbed a piece of the pizza dough from the floor that he had already thrown and threw it at his roommate. The pizza dough struck him in the hip while he was sitting at the dining room table, according to the arrest. Deputies said he had no visible bruisings on him, which pizza dough. Why would he get bruised by that? Anyway, after the incident, Joseph allegedly went to his roommate's room, grabbed his dresser, slammed it down, and pulled the drawers out. This caused damage to the dresser frame, the arrest said. He did this on the way to his room, which was on the same path. In a post-Miranda interview with deputies, Joseph said he struck his roommate with pizza dough because he was making coughing sounds that he didn't like. Additionally, Joseph said he slammed the dresser down because he was angry at his roommate. Joseph remains in custody at the Pinellas County Jail with a $1,150 bond, arrest records show. Okay.
Okay, clarify a couple of things for me here, Faith.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy that destroyed the dresser?
The
The
same
guy
guy
the
who,
throw the
the
one
same
that
guy
threw
who,
the pizza dough?
yes, the same guy who threw the pizza dough.
Okay. Okay, now it makes more sense to me because
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you got hit in the hip with some pizza dough and then you're gonna lose your mind and destroy a man's bedroom? So, first off, many moons ago, I used to work at Pizza Hut. I used to wait tables at Pizza Hut many years ago. Used to kill it too. And first thing I'll tell you is I've actually seen someone get hit in the head with pizza dough, and it causes a lot more damage than people realize. It really does. Pizza dough is heavy, and it
For a
whacks you, and
big
then
for a big pizza, I would assume he, was making like a personal size pizza.
I think he was.
And he
I'm in
said
my
that
head.
they said he already threw it in the air and then threw it at him. So it was spread out. I'm sure it was spread out a little bit more than just a
No,
ball of dough,
I think it was like I'm thinking he had about a little, let's say a baseball sized pizza dough. Um, I don't know. This is one of those things that things kind of escalate. You're sitting there, you're trying to make pizza, and then people keep interrupting you. You start getting frustrated.
Right. So that was what I was going to say. I was like, I want to know if the roommate was doing anything else before that to aggravate him. Because let me tell you something. I had I have had roommates, and I have had roommates do some things that have really, really aggravated me. And I don't say anything, and I don't say anything, and I don't say anything until one day something happens and I just blow up. And so,
See,
like, I get it a little bit, depending on if the roommate did something prior and then the guy was just like coughing after that, and it was just irritating him, so he chucked the pizza dough at the dude.
So what you're saying is it was more than just the pizza
I
situation.
feel like it has to be more. And also, like, it, I mean, I guess, yeah, he broke his dresser, so that, you deserve some consequences and repercussions for your actions on that. But you're really gonna call the police on a man who threw pizza dough at you? Come on.
Okay, that is incredibly petty, but I think he did not throw the pizza dough at him and they called police on him. They called police on him because he destroyed his bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
He threw the pizza dough, then went in the bedroom and said Hulk smash. That's the problem right there. It is not the pizza dough.
Yeah.
It is my man broke up his dresser. At that point, there's that consequences and repercussions.
Yeah.
It started with a little piece of pizza dough and escalated into tearing up some IKEA furniture. That is what it is. And I'm calling it IKEA furniture because if you'd have bought you some really quality dressers, it takes a lot more to destroy a dresser. So that had to be that darn particle board IKEA type furniture where you sneeze wrong and it falls apart.
Or the apartment was already furnished, because them I live in a furnished apartment, and that furniture is.
Change the subject just slightly, going back on that topic. Most places you come to here, whether you rent a place or you buy a place, it comes with the furniture as part of the purchase.
Wow, that's nice.
Which is kind of weird. But anyway, back to this. You have to go
out of your way to find a furnished apartment.
It's hard to find a place that's not furnished. That's the thing that's kind of tough for me. Now, it's one of those things where, let's say you're already upset. Some things are bothering you.
Mm-hmm.
And throwing the dough, he threw it the first time, he missed. Guy kept making noise, kept doing that. He threw it again, and then the dude lost his temper and blew up. That's what I'm saying it is.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say on that one?
I think there was something else going on as well, and then he was finally, because to me, I get offset by like the littlest things after I've already like bottled everything up inside. So
yeah, that's where, go ahead.
Like coughing sounds can be irritating, but if you're already irritated and then you've got someone coughing in the same room and that sound is irritating, you don't think it's that, like, it's a little thing and it really shouldn't make you blow up. But when you've already had all these other things irritating the mess out of you and then you hear those coughing sounds, you lose it. I mean, I have lost it over very small things because I'm someone that won't do anything to begin with. So, I'm not saying what he did was right, but I get it a little bit.
Let's talk. Let's dive into little Faith, Miss Faith Jane. First off, I have a big rule. If you talk about it, if you say what bothers you right up front, you don't hold that in. Mm-hmm. Because it's something. A lot of times I see a lot of people do this. It'll be like, this bothers me, but I can't say anything. This bothers me, but I can't say anything. And it just grows and grows and grows. And then one day someone is like, oh, Faith, I love your hair. And it's like, rah, you know what I mean? And it's like, damn, I just said your hair was nice. It's because you can't hold things in. I'm brutally honest. So I'll just be like, listen, I didn't like that. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. Before it gets to something huge, I will let you know so you always know where you stand, because that's what talk about going into relationships and things. That's the stuff that destroys relationships. The boyfriend or the girlfriend doesn't even know that you have all this stuff that's been growing and growing. And then the smallest thing they explode on, it turns into this big, huge argument, which the argument isn't really about that thing that happened. It really is about the 14 other things that you have been storing like a squirrel storing nuts for the winter. It's all these other things that have grown into this giant fight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's something I'm working on. I'm working on
it. That's hilarious. Faith is like, I'm working on it. Now, I'm going to say this. I remember this made me think of one time. I love cooking. Mm-hmm. And so I had some friends over and I was making sushi for them. And I normally have a nice sized group of friends over. So it's about 40 or 50 friends that were over, and I'm making sushi for everyone. And, people are curious about making sushi because they've never made it. But these people were like, no. I want to, like, give me the knife. I want to cut it. And like snatching stuff off the table before it's even done. Like, hey, I'm not done. This and that. Eventually, it gets to the point where it was like, you know what? You don't want to blow up on your friends while you're trying to make them sushi. But while you're making it and they're critiquing you and they're taking things and all this stuff, eventually you gotta lay the smackers down on people because
you lay down the law.
and I got a little upset because people were sometimes people don't realize that they're being rude or selfish. And so it causes problems. So I do get where he's coming from, especially he's trying to make pizza probably for everybody. And this guy's over here making coughing noises and saying your pizza sucks and all of this stuff. He lost it.
Yeah.
He was trying to decide on if he wanted to put pineapple on his pizza. And it just went to the next level. Yeah. And so that's kind of okay. Go ahead.
I want to see the arrest report and see what is written on the arrest report, because I'm sure that's absolutely hilarious.
I'm hoping I'm sure it had a lot more to do with, hey, this dude destroyed property on top of. Because I hate to see somebody get assault charges for assault with pizza dough. It's that's a little extreme. Now, quick change of subject. I said pineapple. Is pineapple on
we've
pizza
already had
or not?
We've already had this discussion. I am a pineapple on pizza person.
I am totally a pineapple on
I
pizza
love pineapple
person.
On pizza.
Not only that, I told you this before. I want the mango on pizza. It's awesome. If you do some prosciutto, some mango, some pineapple, that's a good pizza. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't hate on me until you try it.
We're going to get a bunch of hate comments.
I said prosciutto, pineapple, mango on pizza. You think it sounds crazy? That stuff is slamming. That's my take on it. Now, do you have any comments on this one at all, or no?
No. This was a news story that was released in Florida, so this is a real news article.
And I would love to see. Did he get arrested for it?
He did get arrested. Yeah, he got arrested on April 11th, and he's still in jail, and he has a $1,150 bond.
Oh, so he's still in jail right now?
Yeah, he's in custody.
See, that's crazy. Oh, and that's one of those things where things just go too far. That's that. A friendship's definitely over at that point.
Yeah.
You're not. If you threw pizza dough at me and then destroyed my dresser in my room, we can't be roommates no more.
Yeah. And if you call the cops on me and I've been in custody, we can't be friends no more.
That also shows me, is this bad to say this one? That the roommate that called the police, he can't fight.
Snitches get stitches.
Wait. Am I serious? Okay.
No, you're right. You're right.
If a dude hit me with dough and destroyed my dresser, I'm not calling the cops. I'm hitting them with a 3-piece hot and
You
spicy.
gotta be careful though about having fights in your apartment because someone may call the cops on you. Because I had a situation.
And they called the cops on you?
No. So I had a situation. I lived on the second floor of a 3-building apartment, and I had these upstairs neighbors. They were so loud all the time. Like, they would wake me up at like 2 a.m. on a Monday of them just being loud. I don't know what they're doing at 2 a.m. on a Monday. I don't know. But I remember it was a Wednesday at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Me and my roommate wake up because we just hear like this loud banging and crashing and stuff like going on. And it definitely sounded like they were just beating the crap out of each other. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going down, but they were definitely beating each other up. And I just want to say, for the record, I did not call the police, but somebody else in the apartment building called the police, and then I had the police show up on my door asking for a statement. And I was like, dude, they just woke me up. And I did like the whole old like Mr. Heckles from Friends, you know, I banged the broom on our ceiling.
I had no clue who Mr. Heckles is. I'm like, okay, are you going to clarify who Mr. Heckles is? Because I don't know who Mr. Heckles is. Okay,
he was this old man on Friends who lived below the Friends characters, and he would bang the broom up on the ceiling.
Okay.
And I did that. And then the police officer came to my door asking for a statement. I was like, all I did was bang a broom on my ceiling, the ceiling that I pay for each month. So, one of them got arrested. One of them got arrested.
See, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I can understand the one guy took it too far. Sometimes, you know, guys are silly anyway. So guys will take things a little too far, but to the point where you go in his room and destroy his room because of coughing noises. So he must have got really heated. Through the dough, and then when Hulk smashed on the dresser.
Yeah.
No, not a good decision.
Alrighty, guys. Well, with that, we are going to close out the show for the day. Thank you so much for tuning into the Andrew Tate Show presented by the GSMC Sports Network. Your support means a lot to us, so please remember to subscribe to the show and leave a positive review. It really does make a difference. We also invite you to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram for more content updates. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you on Monday. Peace.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to